Sniffycat. A cup of tea for Rumi. A cup of tea for Zoey. And a cup of tea for Mira. Hello, Sniffycat here, and today we are going to be painting this tea set with paints, and we're also going to be decorating it with Kpop Demon Hunters stickers. And let's start with the teapot, and we're going to paint it. Let's see. I have here these paints, which are kind of similar to the colors of Kpop Demon Hunters. Let's start with this light blue. And when we use paint, it's always a good idea to have an adult nearby. We need to cover everything, all of the space that we can find. Because for this teapot, it has little areas that sometimes if we're not careful, it'll be without paint. Although I do like the details that this teapot comes with. And for the handle, I'm going to have to put it here on the table. And while our first coat of paint dries, we are going to paint the lid of the teapot with purple, just like Rumi's braid. Ooh, it looks like this purple is covering things better than the blue that we were using for the teapot. And now the time has arrived for us to give the teapot a second coat of paint. Ooh, the paint is starting to cover things a little bit better. And our next coat of paint here for the lid. And now that we're here using the purple paint, then let's go ahead and start painting the teacups. Teacup for Rumi. This one is going to be for Mira. Woohoo! And a teacup for Zoey, because Zoey can't be left without a teacup. Aha! Oh, and now we're going to need some plates too. A plate for Rumi. Oh, I like that it also has some details here too. That way the tea set looks very fancy. A plate for Mira. And a plate for Zoey. We'll cover it really well with the paint. What I like is that we can still see the details, even after we paint it. And we're going to color the spoons Mira's color, which is this hot pink, which is very similar to the original color of the tea set, but it's a little bit more, the color is a little bit more like Mira. It's just slightly more similar to Mira's hair color. And speaking of Mira, we are going to color Mira's spoon, because then we have Zoey's spoon. Huntrix is very brave, but even then, they still like their tea. On to the third coat, and now I think this is the final coat that we'll give, because I can already tell that it's covering it really well. And now the teapot is done. And okay, let's give one more coat to the plates for Rumi, Mira's, and Zoey's. And while those are drying, we are going to clean up really quickly. Clean up our work area, because it ended up being covered with paint. And okay, now that the tea set is dry, that means it's time to add the stickers. First, the teapot, which we're going to go ahead and add the lid, and we're going to decorate the teapot with Rumi. We'll put Rumi right here, and it looks like she's dressed and ready for the concert. Next, we're going to decorate, let's see the plates. And for the plates, we're going to decorate them with, with This Is How Huntrix Leaves the Demons. This is all that's left of the demons after Huntrix finishes their battle. Just like this. There's basically nothing left. Nothing remains. Pretty much all we have here is a little bit of slime. And the teacups. For one of the teacups, we are going to add the sticker of Zoey, and we're going to go ahead and put it right next to the plate with the teaspoon. We're going to decorate the next teacup with Rumi. She's going to match with the teapot. We'll put this here next to Zoey and also with the teaspoon. And we're going to decorate the third teacup with Mira. Let's see, right this way, Mira. And well, this is how our Huntrix Kpop Demon Hunters set turned out. And that's all for today.